What is going, guys? Nexas here. Welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, we got another build review to go over. It's going to be a supernova build. It's a build I like to call Sunset Luke Smith. Don't sunset freaking Nova Warp. You know what I'm saying? Because Luke Smith, obviously, in an interview a while back, said that they were actually looking at some subclasses that they might start to sunset. This was back when sunsetting was a thing. And he mentioned that Nova Warp was one of them. They were going to get rid of Nova Warp. Yeah, screw you, Luke. Come on. One of the best subclasses as well for Voidlocks. Honestly, PvP, it's dope. It actually goes in really well. Others are kind of better sometimes, but Middle Tree Voidwalker is a dope-ass subclass, especially because it does have the one-shot nade thing. Handheld Supernova. Now, what we're going to be doing today is going into that with the seasonal mods this season, and with obviously all the elemental mods as well that are coming out, obviously for PvE, it's really dope. We're just going to showcase, though, how good you can actually make Supernova, how consistent you can make it, especially with new perks as well and weapons. It's pretty insane how much damage and how much DPS, how well you can do both PvP and PvE with this build. So yeah, the build is going to consist of us obviously being Military Voidlock. We're going to be going in with a lot of different mods, though. So right now, we do have Ashes to Assets in the seasonal mods. It's only once you gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. Super dope because the handheld supernova actually counts as a grenade kill. We are going to be using the elemental ordnance, so defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns an elemental well that matches just subclass energy type, more for PvE than anything else. We're going to have the controverse holds as well. Now I had to pull this from collections because I actually don't have a high leveled one, so don't ignore the stats. But we're going to be using the seasonal mod Impulse Recycler. So grenade final blows grants grenade energy. Multiple copies of this mod increase the amount of energy gained, so you can actually stack these mods, and honestly it's pretty dope. You get a good bit of energy back, especially with the controverse hold as well. It's a really good synergy effect. We're gonna have Font of Wisdom on as well. Picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type grants you a temporary significant increase in your intellect, improving the recharge rate of your super, so you can see you can get your super back pretty quick in PvE with the elemental ordnance. And then the rest of the stuff is going to be pretty simple stuff like Radiant Light, Power Friends, yada yada yada. We don't really care about that. We're going to have high discipline though, 90, just in case I don't have a grenade energy back fully. And then when it comes to weapons, as I said, there is some really juicy weapon perks that are going really well with it right now. And one of them is Adrenaline Junkie. I know people have been kind of like, it's not that amazing. It's okay. I mean, it's hard to proc. But if you are using Supernova, as I said, it counts as a grenade kill and it will actually proc the Adrenaline Junkie, which is honestly freaking nuts. So grenade final blows grant bonus damage and handling for a moderate duration. When they say moderate, it actually does last quite a while, and it does as much damage as like pretty much kill clip does. So this Adrenaline Junkie for getting one handheld supernova kill is honestly freaking insane. We got the Killing Wind on it. I have two. PvE, I might try on the Osmosis Adrenaline Junkie, which is actually really cool together. But that is the essence of the Sunset Luke Smith build. You know what? Sunset freaking Luke Smith. Don't even try and disrespect my military Voidlockers, okay? But we're gonna go in with this build. We're gonna go into PvP first and then some PvE afterwards. But this should be freaking sick. So without further ado, let's go in with the Sunset Luke Smith build. Alrighty, so we're going to be on the Rusted Lands with our Sunset Luke Smith build. This honestly should be pretty good though. Handheld Supernova is honestly one of the strongest abilities in the game. So the fact that you can do this sort of trap and just insta-kill him. And then you can see as well that I have the Adrenaline Junkie proc now. Obviously, it isn't going to help out much in terms of... Oh, we get this guy. Screw you, bro. You can see how much energy you get back. I pretty much have my nade back already. I actually do. So you can get this guy. Whoop. Oh, when I get it back, I didn't get it back. God damn it. The one time I probably need it back instantly. But that's the build. Like, you can see how fast you get energy back. Controverse Hope gives you, whenever you get a hit with your grenade, will give you a bunch of energy. But the fact that you get a ton of energy with the Impulse Recyclers as well is super sweet. And you can do stuff like this where you can actually just get people so far away. And then you get the Adrenaline Junkie going. I have actually my nade energy back. But you can get the Adrenaline Junkie going, and it lasts quite a while. Like, you can see, it's actually still freaking going, and it's still going, and it's just gone now. Like, I mean, it lasts quite a freaking while now. That guy knows. Oh, no! No! I ran out! The one thing that struggles with the handheld Supernova is that if you hold on to it too long, it actually cancels it. So you can't just hold on to it indefinitely, which makes sense. Otherwise, I'd just be amped and stuff, but we're gonna do this nonsense. Oh, and we're gonna get the kill. And I'm getting freaking wrecked right now, but we got the Adrenaline Junkie going, so I can actually hit some people. And that's the essence of the build. I mean, in terms of damage and everything, you can see the Adrenaline Junkie procking. It doesn't increase my time to kills or anything. Go to 140. But you can imagine on a different weapon, you might have Adrenaline Junkie on. So something like, okay, there's a guy just sliding around everyone, killing everybody. But you can imagine on a weapon where, like, even Fatebringer, where obviously I'm getting kills in terms of it lets me hit some body shots and everything. If you use like a grid skipper with Adrenaline Junkie, it'll increase the time to kill as well. You can see it already on my super pretty much faster than anybody else, because obviously this subclass, when you get void kills, you get increased like super gains and ability gains and stuff. So it all goes in super well. Now, as I said, one of the weakest parts of this build is going to be the freaking the super. The super isn't the best super in the world. I don't think it's bad either. But it's just when other people have their supers or you're pretty far away, there's not much you can really do. And especially when you pop it like this. But there's the kill. It's really good for getting your abilities back, this whole like archetype. We'll get this guy. We'll get this guy. Whoop. Ah, we need a dip. We need a dip. We need a dip. I ain't messing with that noise, boys. I ain't messing with that noise. Adrenaline junkie proccing all the time. You basically get your energy back all the time. I've got demolitionist on as well if I need to. So if I need to hit somebody just to get the weak or whatever, we'll get that guy. Oh, completely whiffed it. But if I do need to get my energy back and everything, I can use the demolitionist on my weapons to kind of get it going. And you can see I already got my nade back. Honestly, with the 90 discipline too, I'm probably going to get back pretty consistent. Now we need to get this guy. Screw you, buddy. And there is a spectral blade. Boys, get him. Get stuff. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's people everywhere. My radar is legit going like, oh, he's right here. Freaking guy was just in my ass. And there's a freaking shoulder charge titan up here. We'll get him real fast. Look at that. It's just, it's so good. And we have 3/4 of our energy back. And whilst I'm waiting for it to kind of recharge, I got a adrenaline junkie just to kind of just dump some people. So you can see the damage is going to be pretty sweet. Now, if I don't get freaking double naded, that would be freaking sweet. But you can see I already have my freaking grenade energy back, so I can legit just go like this. Now there's a guy underneath. There he is, buddy. I completely whiffed it. No! But yeah, as I said, once you run out of energy, you can use things to get, like, obviously the kills and everything. So I can get demolitionist on him. Get a bit of energy back. If you want, you can use more of a primary weapon for it. Or if you want to switch, you can. As I said, the melee works. I nearly have my super too, so my super will work as well. There's a ton of ways to get that grenade energy back pretty consistently. And there's actually a good few people using the L. Oh, no. No! There's actually a good few people, though, I can see that are actually using the L freaking Nova Warp. I didn't think it was this popular, but look at this guy. Oh! Yeah, dude doesn't know that I know how to use a Nova Warp. Oh my god, he's... Okay, this guy better freaking die. I was gonna be pissed. That guy killed me. Where's the rest, boys? Where's the rest? Did they increase the super energy charge rate of this? I mean, I've had this for quite a long time. Look at this guy. And then someone's gonna jump up here, right? Get him! No! No! Oh, he's just too far away. I went for it, boys. I freaking went for it. But obviously, this is the PvP side of it. And I will say that PvP, this isn't even where it comes out to its max potential. This is more of a PvE sort of build. Honestly, PvE, this thing can absolutely wreck. I mean, this is probably going to be lost and everything. But as I said, this isn't really where it's kind of going for. I'm not really using it for PvP as much. I think PvP, don't get me wrong, it is pretty sweet, because you can do stuff like that, and then obviously you get the adrenaline going. But it's definitely even just in other builds as well. It will be pretty sweet. As I said, PvE, this actually can't go freaking in. Now, that's just the range. But if you had a grid skipper there, you just completely delete that dude too. But yeah, you can see the power of the Nova Warp. You can see it. It's honestly a sweet build. People just sleep on it because obviously, oh, that's unfortunate. But people sleep on it because obviously like, oh, her Nova Warp is terrible because the super's bad. But the handheld supernova, honestly, is one of the best freaking abilities in the game. It's honestly freaking disgusting how good that thing is. And we'll get this guy, and I whiffed him. That is the loss, though. As I said, we are always going to lose this game. I mean, these guys are playing like it's a freaking World Cup. But honestly, this is a dope-ass build. You can see how strong it can be when you actually start to shred as well. It's pretty dope. But you have to get the timing and everything right as well, obviously with the handheld. But you pretty much have the grenade consistently going. We got 31 opponents defeated. 2.07. As I said, this guy was just pure sweat. But honestly, this is a dope-ass build. It's definitely worth it. And that's why I'm talking at Luke Smith, and he was like, we should sunset it. It's not very useful PvP. Screw you, Luke Smith. It's obviously useful. It just needs a couple of mods. All right. Time for the PvE side of things. Obviously, we're going to go into Gambit. PvE, this build is like a lot better because obviously you can get the multiple kills and everything. You can see you get the adrenaline junkie going, and you can pretty much keep this going consistently. Like you can see, I've got the energy. Adrenaline junkie going a bit for it as well, and then you pretty much get your energy back. I mean, you pretty much have unlimited things. And with the elemental wells, you can see I have the improved ability regeneration at 0.28. So I'm basically getting a ton of super energy for 30 seconds. That's the elemental wells that we're going for in terms of abilities and stuff. I also did change out, or I also did put on the energy converter too. So energy converter is when you're charged with a light. If you have less than 50% of your super, I believe, you get a ton of super energy for using grenade. Handheld supernova, as I said, it all counts. So you can just do this sort of nonsense, get this guy, and I actually whiffed on that guy, but I killed someone else. So you can see again, every single grenade kill, I keep on restacking that improved ability regen. So I can basically keep it going, and it's on every grenade kill with a void thing. So every time I get a grenade kill with the handheld supernova, I will proc a well. I will drop a well. So you can see it's a really sweet combo, though. I haven't got any freaking modes. And as I said, you can still use, obviously, the other things. We'll just get this guy real fast. I didn't kill him, but you can see the improved regeneration. I'm going to get my nade back pretty consistently. The only problem with the well is, obviously, it doesn't work in PvP, but PvE is said this build is freaking nuts. You can go in with anything as well. You don't have to use the... You don't have to use the wells if you don't want to, and you can use, obviously, your melee to get energy back too. So you can see you got a big chunk of it there. There is so much going for this build PvE, honestly. It's one of the best builds PvE right now for a Warlock. And you can just do so much damage, especially if there is, oh my god, okay, that guy's weak. That's the Demolitionist reloading it as well. It's just so much freaking damage, so much juicy ass damage. And it is just so good for getting your super. Like, I got my super relatively quick now. Obviously, against these sorts of things, it might not do the most damage, but with Demolitionist and everything going as well, you can get things back pretty fast with the Dark Matter melee. You can honestly get stuff back fast with the Dark Matter and everything. That's what I mean. One kill there, and I pretty much got a ton of energy. Adrenaline Junkie as well. It actually stacks. It's sort of like multi-kill clip. And the fact that more kills with the grenade actually lets it stack. So you can actually get so many freaking, like, so much good damage in, especially if you had something with Adrenaline Junkie, like maybe even the Femme Verdict. I'm pretty sure the Femme Verdict shotgun can actually roll with it. So you can imagine the damage you can do with that freaking shotty with it. But yeah, as I said, it's just a really cool build altogether, especially with the, obviously the Contra for Souls and stuff. I just think it's really dope. Just how good it is. And I also do have the Osmosis on, so you can see that my Fatebringer is actually doing void damage, and that's a really cool combo you can get with this. That you can get the void going in with the with this build with the Fatebringer. So if there's a void burn, it's just kills for days, and that just completely ruined everything. Oh, we got this guy though. There we go. Freaking rocket launchers for days. Overflow, yes please. As I said, it's just the whole build itself. It goes in super well what you can actually do with it, or what you can achieve, especially with this super regen as well. With the Dark Matter, as I said, you just get so much going for it. Now, obviously, but look, as I said, it's not probably the most, like, I don't know, influential freaking super in the world, but it can still do freaking good damage. We're actually gonna win this. Oh my god, we actually won that. How? We were so far behind. What the hell? We take it, boys, we take it. But you can see, honestly, the build altogether, it's dope in PvE. It's more of a PvE build, which is okay sometimes. I think some builds in PvE are dope, but man, is it sweet. Well, that is it for me and the Sunset Luke Smith build. Honestly, this build altogether, it's more of a Contra hold Supernova build. But honestly, overall, this build is so good. I will say it's good PvP. And if you use the weapon that has Adrenaline Junkie that actually makes the time to kill a lot better, it's gonna be freaking dope. But I will say, or even if you put on a shotgun or something, I know people be like, Adrenaline Junkie on a shotgun, what? But it actually works out well with this sort of build, because you're up close anyway, so it actually works out super well. The build, honestly, overall is dope. It's definitely worth trying out, as I said. It's a lot of fun too. PvP, it was fun. It was good, but obviously PvE is where this thing shines. It's so much easier. Adrenaline Junkie is easier to proc by 3 as well. Honestly, or I think it actually goes up to 5 or something. But honestly, the Adrenaline Junkie is super, super dope. It's a super nice build altogether. If you want to as well, you can use it just as a normal nade with the Adrenaline Junkie as well. As I said, it procs on grenade kills. But overall, I will say definitely give this a shot. I think it's definitely worth it in PvE. It's definitely worth using Nova Warp in PvE for ad clear, especially if you're going to be ad clearing in, like, maybe Oracles in the Vault of Glass raid or those sorts of ones, or maybe the Confluxes and stuff where it's just purely ads. Boss damage dealing, it's not the greatest subclass, obviously. I don't know, PvE people be like, yeah, you already use Nova Warp, Chaos Reach. I understand that, but this build is super fun. The Achievement of Fission, which nobody says that, but we found out a use for it. It actually has a really good use. It's honestly super dope. But regardless, if you like the video, trust like, and you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you the Nexus Collective in the next one.